Hey guys, your friend Sebastian, Foundation 1440. Thanks for tuning in. It's Monday, guys, and we are still on COVID lockdown. In fact, the littles are behind me taking a break from their studies. I am not necessarily the best K through first teacher, and we're doing what we can, right? So, guys, here's what I know. My wife yesterday was talking to one of her good girlfriends, and I overheard her say that she was just feeling this sense of doom. And I thought, oh my gosh, that sounds horrible, right? And I realized that when you feel anxious, it does it. There's this sense of doom. You guys remember the movie Twister? And when the Twister was coming, they just had this music and the place was vibrating. Right? And it was just, the Twister. And that's what this sense is, right? And guys, I want to help you. If that's something you're carrying around, oh, that's horrible, and I want you to, we can actually get rid of that, right? Because we're just talking about body chemistry. What happens is you're having this thought. The thought is somewhere about right under your surface of your skin. It feels like doom, right? And that is turning on this kind of set of chemicals that's making you feel that way, right? In other words, it's like leaching these hormones into your blood that's just like, it just makes you want to crawl out of your skin, right? And there are some tricks and some hacks that you can use to leave that behind, right? Because those same exact chemical cocktails that you're suffering from when you're feeling this way are the same things that you feel when you're excited. Like, this is going to be great, right? And it's just what your brain is telling it. And so we have to kind of slow down and do what I call the 3 R's. We need to recognize that we're feeling this way, right? That there's just anxiety built up in there, right? Recognize it like, oh gosh, I'm feeling anxious, right? And we literally have to pause and replace, second R, we need to replace that feeling of anxiety with something more positive. Voila. Hey, let me finish this up, sweetheart. And replace that feeling of anxiety with like something that brings you joy, i.e. my kids, right? Literally the dimple on my son's face, just, man, I wish I'd had that dimple, right? The damage I could have done being that cute, right? Or my daughter, I have this vision of her when she's running, her hair's flying out behind her, right? It just brings me joy. And what you do is you're going to rewire that thinking, that negative thinking, and you're just going to stay in that positive place for just as 15 seconds if you can. You can do all this in like 18 seconds of your life, and literally somebody's sitting there talking to you, they're being negative, or they're going down the rabbit hole, and you can just sort of think of something pleasant, and they're talking, and you're just nodding, right? And you're rewiring yourself to think positive thoughts. Like, man, I'm gonna just pray for this person that's spouting negativity in front of me, that they can get through this, man, because I don't have enough room in my life for negativity or the Twister sound, right? So guys, rewire your thinking. Change the way you look at things, and things will look at changing. Guys, it takes time. It took me years of practice to really make my default setting like joy. That's my default setting, and I was joy when I came out, and then real life happened, and now I had to trick myself back into joy, right? So use that trick, right? We're gonna do the 3 R's. Oh man, I can see him being negative. I'd rather just think about my cute kids. And I'm going to rewire that thinking to just be like, man, I hope this person gets out of their own way, because I don't have any room for this negativity. As soon as we're done with this conversation, I'm going to look up at the mountains of Colorado, right, and feel the joy. So, hashtag Joybroker, guys. Tune in at Foundation 1440 every day for COVID relief, right, for your mindset. Love you guys. Have a great day.